Hey everybody, welcome back. I know we haven't done one of these in a little bit, but taking you behind the scenes today. We're doing a trip here up to Jim Thorpe, Carbon County, from a very large wildfire that they have burning. So kicked up yesterday. I think you've seen this live. It kicked up on Saturday, the 19th of April. Today's Easter Sunday, and we are on the way up there to get some shots of it during the day. And we got some nighttime shots. Here's some nighttime shots we had last night. Last night we were on the way back from a trip we were doing, and we came through there, and it was massive. It's huge. Kind of reminds me when we were covering the Blue Mountain Fire back in November on Northampton County. So, rapid fire spread last night with the winds blowing and everything like that. It was kicking up pretty good. So we're expecting today. I know they got additional ground crews have been going up there. We were responding in this morning. I know Lehigh County sent one Sunday morning. Lehigh County sent some ground crews in. And expecting some aircraft to come in to be doing some to assist on the efforts today. So we're heading up there. What we're hoping for is we're going to be bringing you in this video is some of the sights from behind the scenes, obviously, of us working. No drone, not on the not active wildfire season with aircraft. We don't fly drone. Nighttime. You can get away with it because they don't do air operations at night. But during the daytime, air operations in progress, absolutely not. We have a high point that we know about that we can go to, that we're going to go to, the setup. There's some locations right along roadways that we can try to set up. Probably we'll end up getting chased from there if we do. So probably we might avoid that, but we're just going to show you what we're doing. We're going to show you the coverage, and include the coverage in this, and but yeah, so like real quick, take a look at this video from last night. Listen to this video from last night. You can hear the wind whipping around this fire scene, and this is why this fire grew so intensely, so fast. They brought in aircraft last night. It was yesterday during the day. After it kicked up, it was uncontrollable. Absolutely 100% uncontrollable. I think they're hoping for a better day today. Still going to have some winds, so not sure how well it's going to go. So, but that's how it is. That's you're playing when you're fighting wildland fires and you're behind the 8 ball from the start. That's unfortunately what happens. It gets really difficult to control and maintain and get ahead of the progress on it. So should be using both helicopter and airplane today, from my understanding. They were using both helicopter and airplane last night or yesterday evening before they had to call the aircraft off for the night. So we'll see what we get. So we're on the way up there, Jim Thorpe, Carbon County, for a large wildfire. All right, welcome back, folks. We are going through the Lehigh area. Probably about 15-20 minutes away from this fire still, a little closer. We got a good view on the mountain now, and this thing is it's cooking. It's cooking pretty good. We can see a good columns of smoke coming off of it. It's definitely progressed further than what it was last night. Looks like it's on both sides of the mountain now. So give me a second here. We're gonna bring you in here and give you a quick view of what we're seeing as we're traveling to this fire. All right, so we're on the road. We're on the road to this fire, and can't see a little bit because we're going behind some trees here. But when we come around the bend here, you're gonna see some smoke pushing off there. It looks like a spot fire kicked up in a different area than what was burning initially. So it's progressing. The fire is moving. I don't think there's any aircraft yet as we're coming up on this, but they should be coming up soon, I would think. But there you go. You can see it now. You can see the smoke column. We're going to come around the bend here, and you're going to get a real good view on this thing here in a second. But this is what we're looking at. This is where we're heading to. This is the wildfire down here. So you can see right there kicking up. So, yeah. This is a wildfire in Jim Thorpe. It's a big one. It's very large. Hi, folks. So we're up here. We're on an overlook here. Great spot for when they start bringing in aircraft. We'll have a great view on it. So it just at this point might matter of waiting for them to get here. Hopefully soon. We don't want to spend all day because of being Easter, but yeah, we're up here at an overlook here. There's where the fire. You don't see the smoke's staying low, and I'll show you something here real quick. The smoke's staying low. So this is looking across the valley. Here, you can see the smoke going actually across the top of the mountain there. It's because of the weather. The weather is keeping that from going high. And that's why we're not seeing the big column smoke that people are used to seeing for wildfires. Just due to the fact of the weather is keeping it down low right now. But it is pushing. It is spreading still. And it is moving. It's kind of where we sit right now. We're going to try to work some different angles. We'll sit up here for a little bit, see what we can get, and go from there. And we'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, still no aircraft in the air yet. We're still getting some vantage points, taking a look around things, checking the fire out from different angles. But yeah, still no aircraft in the air. But we're definitely getting coverage on this thing, though. We're going to have good coverage on it. Hoping we get the aircraft. It is Easter Sunday, so we're trying to be mindful of the fact that we do have stuff with the family, stuff like that. But hoping to get the aircraft. That's my goal here, is to get those shots. Just not sure what time they're going to be doing it. So where do you start? Where was the first thing in the morning where you get started? Obviously not. So now it's a matter of waiting to see. So we're on our way to a different spot here, get a different angle on it, and we'll bring it back. So we're going to the helicopter we're going to be using once it gets airborne. Now we're not too far from the fire scene itself, but this is the helicopter we're using. It's a Huey. It's a pretty big dude. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're hoping to get. One of the two things we're hoping to get in the air. We're hoping to get an airplane also. But I saw a pilot as I was coming past here. The pilot was heading to the chopper. So I think they're probably getting ready to take off with it soon, hopefully. Yeah, this is where we're at this point. All right, folks, you can see here the helicopter's fired up. It's got everything going. It's getting ready to lift off. As soon as we get him lifted off, we're gonna go back over to the vantage point where we can see him. You'll be able to see him doing his drops. But we figured we're here, might as well show you where they take off from. But this is the helitack base, basically, is what you can call it, I guess you could say. All right, folks, we did a little bit of a loop after we got the helicopter lifted off. See if we could see from different angles. Really couldn't get a good vantage point on the fire from the other angles we're going after. So we're going back to where we started out at the one overlook there. We're heading back to that location right now. But as you can see here, like if we're coming up here, I was just looking to my right, it's like the right flank of this thing is really starting to take off. That the way the winds are pushing, they're definitely moving from one side to the other, and the right flank is really starting to take off here. So we're gonna get some shots of the chopper up in the air and get them working and stuff like that. But they're definitely that's probably gonna be, I'm thinking, the concentration point at this point is the right side of this fire. Pretty much it's gonna be, once they get the helicopter started, once he starts working, he ain't gonna be stopping anytime soon. But we're like I said, we're a few minutes away from where we wanted to be to get the vantage point, to get the helicopter dropping. Hopefully he's dropping in that area where we can get good views on him. If not, we're gonna have to probably come over to an area where we can get good vantage point of the right flank and get him dropping on there. I'm not sure where he's going to be dropping just yet. That's the key here, is to figure out where he's going to be. Because once we figure out where he's going to be, then we can figure out where we can set up to get good shots of him doing his thing. And whether it be from the overlook there that we were at, or whether it be somewhere along the right flank of this fire, that's kind of what we're looking at this point, is trying to figure out exactly where we need to go. But yeah, I mean, shooting something like this, you gotta play all your angles, play all your different methods, see where you can go. And we were thinking of going up a trail, walking up a trail, get up close and personal, up close to it a little bit. But it's up on the mountain. I mean, it's way up there. I'm not going to be climbing the mountain at all. But the trail wasn't going to work out for us. So we're trying some different angles now. So we're going to look out, like I said, hopefully from the lookout, we'll be able to see the helicopter doing drops. If he gets concentrating on this right flank real heavily, I got a low spot that we can get it from. So we'll have to head back to that low spot and hopefully get it from there. But the high spot we're going to go to is a good spot, good angle, and everything like that. Works out well for us. So let's see what happens. So we'll bring you back. Keep watching. Like I said, helicopter's here. Just got to get the angles, get the shots, and get everything we need for it. Hoping to get some airplanes, but that's a whole other thing. I don't know if and when they are coming today. Hoping they're coming. That would be nice to get. We haven't gotten airplanes in quite some time doing some work, so we'll see what we do. But like I said, we're heading up to the lookout now. We're gonna get this helicopter doing the drops, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, but folks, so we were actually leaving. Obviously, again, this is being filmed on Easter Sunday. I have stuff, family and stuff to do. We were leaving. We were going. The planes were supposed to be coming, but they are delayed. They were delayed due to pump issues. So I was leaving, heading home to do some stuff for Easter Sunday and everything like that. And then I was going to come back out once I knew the planes were back. I was about 10 minutes away, and I get a notification that the planes were airborne. I was like, great. So we are making our way back. We turned around. We're about 10-15 minutes from there. Did a quick turnaround, heading back now, and we're just going to try to figure out where exactly they're dropping at so we can get these shots right away. And then once we get these shots right away, we're going to be done for coverage for the day. We're not staying out here all day long. Again, it's a holiday, stuff like that. So, but yeah, so we're heading back. So once we get back and we can get established and everything like that, we're gonna get the shots of these planes making their drops. Hopefully I can kind of tell on my way in where they're dropping at, so that it makes it easier for me to set up and go from there. But yeah, it's gone. It's go time, man. The helicopter's there, planes are there. 2 definitely there. Here, there's possibly a third en route. So it's gonna be it's gonna be freaking interesting. You're gonna see a lot of drops and everything like that. We're not gonna spend a ton of time there, just long enough to get what we need. So, but we're on the way back there right now. All right, so mission accomplished. We got the planes dropping, we got the helicopter in the air, all the aircraft was being used. We didn't stay for a lot of plane drops. We just got a couple, but as we're heading back out of there, heading home finally, they got another fire. Lehighton, just on 209 south of the Jim Thorpe fire. They had another fire behind some homes. We pretty much rolled up on it, got apparatus arriving. and stuff like that. And I got some shots of the guys working best we can. We had, just accessing it was not easy, but yeah. So that's where we stand. We're done here, done with our wildfire coverage for today. We're gonna head back. We accomplished getting good night video, and that distributed it. Good daytime video, that distributed it, and then of course the second fire. So that's where we go. So yeah, wildland fire, Jim Thorpe, Carbon County. They're going to be out there for quite some time with that one. So with that said, we're going to wrap up this episode, and we will catch you next time when we take you behind the scenes. So you guys all have a good day.